What's up, guys? Welcome to the line change. In this video, we're going to be talking about Canucks rookie or prospect, although I guess he's not really a prospect anymore. But we're going to be sizing up Jonathan Lekkerimaki's chances at being a Calder Trophy candidate this upcoming seasons. But before we dive into that, I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to my sponsor, Gassy Jack Art, maker of that incredible artwork you see behind my shoulder there. And you guys can check them out yourselves at GassyJackArt.com, or you can check them out on Instagram at GassyJackArt. So let's go ahead and dive into this topic. We're going to go over an article from our friends at Canucks Army. A friend of the podcast, David Quadrelli, is the one who wrote this. And he goes on to say, all things considered, it was a successful first full season in North America for Jonathan Lekkerimaki, who came in at number 2 in our most recent rankings of Vancouver Canucks prospects. His AHL regular season was one to remember, as Lekkerimaki managed to record 19 goals in just 36 games. His play in the AHL led to some NHL chances as well, although the point production didn't translate, as he tallied just 3 goals and 3 assists through 24 NHL games. But because he appeared in under 25 NHL games, though, Lekkerimaki will retain his NHL rookie status for the 2025-26 season, making him eligible for the Calder Trophy awarded to the league's top rookie. But what kind of competition will Lekkerimaki be up against for the award? Let's dive right into it. It's possible that Lekkerimaki begins his season in the AHL but comes up later in the season and still makes a compelling case for the Calder Trophy. But more realistically, his chances will be a lot better if he's able to crack the Canucks' opening night lineup. And even with the trade of Dakota Joshua, it's far from a foregone conclusion that Lekkerimaki will be able to do that, let alone earn the top 6 time that would aid him in putting up the point totals necessary to capture the award. Right now, the Canucks forward lines look something like this, and they still might add a center to the mix. Right now, you have Evander Kane, Elias Pettersson, and Brock Boeser as your first line, Jake DeBrusk, Filip Chytil, and Connor Garland as your second line, Nils Höglander, Aatu Räty, and Kiefer Sherwood as your third line. And then you have Drew O'Connor, Teddy Blueger, and Linus Karlsson as your fourth line. Now, could Lekkerimaki turn in a better camp than Linus Karlsson and earn a spot ahead of him? Maybe. Should the Canucks want Lekkerimaki playing on the fourth line? No, just like they didn't want him there last season. Can Lekkerimaki win the Calder playing on a fourth line also? No. But if the Canucks go out and get another center, say Jack Roslovic, for example, and move Chytil down to the third line center spot, could Lekkerimaki find himself in a top 9 that would theoretically split ice time relatively evenly? Yes, he could. Something like this, for example. You have Evander Kane, Elias Pettersson, and Brock Boeser, Jake DeBrusk, Jack Roslovic, Connor Garland, Nils Höglander, Filip Chytil, Jonathan Lekkerimaki, and then Drew O'Connor, Teddy Blueger, and either Kiefer Sherwood, Linus Karlsson, or Aatu Räty. That looks like a much better scenario for Lekkerimaki to find more success than he'd find playing with Räty or Blueger. But again, that's if Lekkerimaki knocks down the door and looks undeniably ready for that type of opportunity after an offseason of training. Don't forget that other forwards will be battling for ice time in the Canucks' bottom 6 as well. Max Sasson and Archie Bains are 2 big ones that come to mind, as well as Linus Karlsson, who turned in a big performance en route to the Abbotsford Canucks' Calder Cup championship win. Lekkerimaki will need to earn ice time above all of those guys and others if he's to have any sort of shot at being a serious candidate for the Calder Trophy in 2025-26. Best case scenario is that Lekkerimaki is a top 9 staple for the Canucks this season, and that he even spends some time in the top 6 lines. He's a regular on the power play, maybe even the first unit, and he manages to pot 20 to 25 goals while adding 20 or 30 assists. That feels like the best case scenario, and even then, will it be enough? Let's look at who Lekkerimaki will be up against this season. The odds-on favorite for the Calder Trophy is Montreal's Ivan Demidov, and rightfully so. After turning in a season that saw him capture the KHL's Rookie of the Year award, Demidov logged 2 regular season games and 5 playoff games with the Habs. He tallied 4 points in those 7 games, including 2 assists that came during the playoffs. With Lane Hudson having captured the Calder Trophy this past season, there's a very real possibility that Montreal finds themselves with back-to-back Calder Trophy winners. The last time an NHL team had back-to-back Calder Trophy winners was the Boston Bruins in 1966, 67, and 1967, 68. In 1967, Bobby Orr won the award, and in the following year, Derek Sanderson took home the hardware. Beyond Demidov, all sorts of names pop up, and most of them at far lower odds. Minnesota's Zeev Buium, probably butchered that, and San Jose's Michael Misa are close in odds to finish as a runner-up for the award, but the other names aren't far off either. To put what you're... Oh, and it shows a latest betting odds from Bet365. I will leave a link to this article in the description so you guys can check out this image, but I'll just read off of it. It says here, win only. Ivan Demidov is a plus 280. Jimmy Snuggerud is a plus 1600. Zain Parek is a plus 1800. Maxim Shabanov is a plus 2800. Berkeley Catton is a plus 4000. Sam Renzel is a plus 4000. Veal Koivunen is a plus 5000. Beckett Senek, probably butchered that, apologies for that, is a plus 5000. Zibuium is a plus 1200. Alexander Nishishkin is a plus 1600. Ryan Leonard is a plus 2000. Gabe Perreault is a plus 3300. Axel Sandin Pelika is a plus 4000. Sam Dickinson is a plus 4500. Easton Cowan is a plus 5000. Artyom Levshinov is a plus 5000. Michael Misa is a plus 1200. Isaac Howard is a plus 1600. Yaroslav Askarov is a plus 2500. Matthew Savoie is a plus 3500. James Haggins is a plus 4000. Then you have Jonathan Lekkerimaki at a plus 4500. Then you have Jesper Wallstedt at a plus 5000. And then Rutger McGrody at a plus 5,000. To put what you're seeing into perspective, Demidov is the heavy favorite. Then there are favorites to be finalists, and then there are a whole bunch of names after that who could be dark horse candidates to just be finalists. It's in that final category where Lekkerimaki finds himself, but hey, that's where Lane Hudson found himself at the start of last season, when most thought it would be a two-horse race between Macklin Celebrini and Matvei Michkov. Instead, Celebrini finished third, and Michkov finished fourth. So how good are Jonathan Lekkerimaki's Calder Trophy chances on July 20, well, as of the recording of this video, July 31st? Not so great. But as we've determined, it's a bit of a crapshoot after Demidov, and the path is certainly there for Lekkerimaki to be a key cog in the Canucks' offense in 2025-26, which could lead to increased Calder consideration. So there you have that video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. And yeah, let me know what you guys think Lekkerimaki's chances are. Obviously, as we mentioned, Demidov is a heavy favorite. Obviously, season hasn't even started yet, so we shall see. But once again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. And as always, if you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date on all your Vancouver Canucks content, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video. You can find and interact with us on social media. You can find us on Facebook. Just search The Line Change. Find our Facebook page. You can find us on Instagram at The Line Change. Find us on X at Line Change Fan. You can find us on TikTok at the TLC Podcast. You can also find us on Blue Sky at The Line Change. And feel free to give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. If you prefer an audio version of this podcast, you can find us on both Spotify and Apple Podcast. On Spotify, feel free to give us a follow as well as rate and review us. It is, of course, greatly appreciated. That's going to do it for me in this video. Once again, let's go Canucks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.